So Chicky pulled up in the trenches down off of Huffman and Holbrook. Park, get out, light a cigarette, knock on the door. He hadn't been down there in a while, especially since the shit was going on with Tanya. But this was his side bitch house. For video purposes, we're gonna call her Shayna. That's not our real name, but we're gonna call her Shayna. But anyway, he had been fucking with her for a couple years now. So Chicky standing there, smoking his cigarette. Shayna finally comes to the door, looking good. He was brown skin, had that caramel complexion. Chinky eyes, about 5'6", nice body. And she was a CO. She opened the door. She was just getting finished a double shift. She was taking her uniform off. As soon as she see him, her eyes light up. Boy, where you been? I'm hearing all this shit going on. He step in the door, go in the living room, sit down on the couch. He get a little kiss in. He get to telling him all the shit she been hearing in the streets. So apparently, streets is watching. The word is out that it's some bad blood. Kenny crew and him and his brothers. So Chicky playing dumb like, huh? Like, man, that shit ain't true. Don't believe the shit you hear out here in these streets, man. She like, oh, all right, just be careful. Even if it ain't true, that's the word. Chicky like, appreciate that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I need a favor from you. Shayna like, favor? He like, yeah, I need you to get a kite to one of my mans in there, man, over that jail. Like, a kite? She's like, how big is it? Chicky whip out the kite. He had it folded up real small and taped up. She look it over. She like, all right, I could do that. Chicky reach in his pocket, pull out an envelope, hand it to her. He stand up. He like, look, that's $1,500 for you. She like, boy, you always spoiling me. You ain't had to do that. Chicky like, nah, shit, you keep it real with me, I keep it real with you. He give her a hug. He like, look, I got some business to take care of. He's like, how quick you think you can get that kite down there? She like, I just did a double, so I don't go back till tomorrow night. He like, all right, cool, that's what it is. That's when Shayna get to looking him up and down, like, you sure you don't want to stay for a little while? Chicky like, I would, I could. I got a lot going on right now, baby. Maybe later on. She like, all right, good looking, my nigga. Boom, he was out the door. But as soon as he stepped foot out the house, he noticed two younger guys directly across the street from his house sitting on vacant house steps. That wasn't just right there. They was laughing and joking real hard about something. Now, given it was 7:30 in the morning, they looked extremely out of place. And both of them was dressed in all black with hoodies besides the blue jean jacket they was wearing. Both of them had on blue denim jean jackets. For a couple seconds, Chicky stood there, lighting his cigarette back up, examining the two. They playfully laugh and joke amongst one another. But being the alpha male that Chicky was, he knew he was strapped, and he was in the trenches. From the old bro, at the trenches. So he figured they corner boys come out early, get a little early bird money. So in his mind, he waved them off as a threat. Get to walking down the steps to the car. He got a 9 Taurus in his hoodie pocket with his right hand on it and his keys in the other hand. He making his way to the car. When he gets down on the curb, Shayna comes to the door to tell him he left his hat in there on the couch. So when she called his name, Chicky turned around, putting his back towards the little dudes. And he does that without hesitation. Both of the little young dudes whip out hammers. Shayna starts screaming. When she do that, Chicky look over his shoulder like, they just get the blow. Boom, 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 boom. He gets hit in his back and dives behind the car. In the nick of time, whipped the gun out of his hoodie pocket. He landed on the ground beside the car. He could hear the footsteps running towards him. All his strength, he leaned up. Boom, 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 boom. See, the little niggas was amateurs, because when he do that, they took off, running through the alleys. When he sees that they run, he falls back to the ground, laid next to the car. When he looks over, Shayna laid in her doorway, bleeding out her chest, with her head up against the door. She breathing real heavy. He calling her name, but his body done got so heavy, can't even get up no more. He calling her name, Shayna. He could see her breathing and panting. She not responding to him. All right, so boom, the little niggas cut through the alleys. You know anything about Baltimore, damn near every block got an alley. They cut through the alley, come out on the other side. It's a nigga in the car sitting there waiting on them. They jump in and bail out. Now, Fat Cat, the driver, was an OG from up Gilmore in his late 20s. Gold all in his mouth, top and bottom, brown skin waves in his head. He an OG to them. They little young niggas. Now, T-Rock and Lil Naughty, they was some show enough, get right with you type little niggas back in the day. So Fat Cat always kept all the young shooters in the projects around him. He figured he'd go ahead on and get the contract from Felix, $25K a piece on all 5 of the Jamaican brothers, and just pay his little shooters $5 grand a piece. Pocket the rest. And Fat Cat was cruddy like that. But anyway, T-Rock and Lil Naughty jump in the whip. Fat Cat peel off. Get to ask him, y'all get him? T-Rock like, man, we downed him. That bitch got the blinking back. Lil Naughty like, yeah, I think that girl got hit too, yo. T-Rock, fuck that bitch. In the backseat, mad, like, damn, yo. Should've walked him down, yo. Fat cat, like, damn. How good y'all get him? Little Naughty, like, we got him in his back. The nigga jumped behind the car. Fat cat, like, man, we gotta find out if he checked. We don't get paid unless he checked.